At this point, we've got the demo finished. The website should be up anytime. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. Right now, it's up to me to go knock on doors at WeTV or MTV, A&E, True TV, and hopefully make sure it lands on the right desks.
Okay. I don't know if we'll see this T-Bird in the show, but what cars do we have lined up so far?
We're working on, for the show, at this point, we have a 48 Chevy, which I mentioned was just a complete shell. It was the kind of car you see out in the field.
Frank, if somebody drove this car in your shop, give me a quick diagnosis. What do you think is going on here? What do you see the ways to fix it up, if that's okay here?
That's great.
See if we get a little free advice here, right?
It's a work in progress.
All right.
I think I'd lower it 2 inches. Take the mesh out of the grill, maybe put a 57 Corvette grill bar in it. Give it a meaner look in the front.
Patina, that's kind of a big word for me, guys. I think a 64 T-Bird, and it's really weird. The steering column, you could move it over one way or the other, and I think that was for the makeout. I think you pull over with your best gal on Saturday night, you move the steering wheel over a little bit and play a little kissy face.
Well, you know what's interesting?
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about that T-Bird, I believe, Frank is probably approved of this. They take those seats out of that T-Bird for Model A's, hot rods sometimes.
Yeah, even custom cars. The back seat actually wraps around to the door panels.
So
use that a lot.
Take the back seat out of a stock car and put it in a custom car.
And you guys, you're on Facebook. There's a Twitter account.
Yeah.
Website's under construction?
It's www.garagegirls.tv.
Okay. You were telling me about the soundtrack. A guy that you and I have both met, a Tex-Mex hero from back in the day, Joe King Carrasco.
I was lucky enough to run into Joe King. I've known him over the years through radio and TV, and we got to talking, and I told him the project I was working on, and he told me I could borrow some of his music, and you know, that's the soundtrack. We also have Bubba Hernandez from Brave Combo, and he played with Santana. He's doing some music for us.
Any original pieces?
At this point, it's stuff that's already out there, but we're dicing up some of the music. So, some of the Joe King music. Joe King is a very talented artist. He can do everything from rock and roll to country to Tex-Mex.
Talking about Joe King Carrasco, I mean, he's a pretty smart guy. If I were him, and I had access to this T-Bird, I'd probably try to work it into one of my music videos.
We've talked to Joe King about that, and he's interested when the show takes off coming up here, shooting a music video to the song Let's Go, which is the theme song. So, you know, you see Joe King Carrasco dancing around the car with the girls here at the station.
Courtney, do you know more about cars or Joe King Carrasco?
Neither.